It has been 365 days since I have eaten meat. Just look at me, filming a video in my pajamas, but you know what? Tie-dye's cool. Tie-dye's lit. Hi guys, for anyone who don't know who I am, I'm Taylor, TJ. Welcome to TJ Smiles. I post videos at least once a week, if not more than that. If you're new to my channel because you clicked into this video because it's something a little different, welcome. But it's been over a year since I have officially became a vegetarian, and I thought I'd share my journey with you guys because I personally love watching like vegetarian journeys, veganism journeys, raw veganism journeys. It's just a topic that really interests me, and everyone's story is so unique and specific to themselves, and there's no right way to do it and there's no wrong way to do it, and I feel like that's an important aspect that a lot of vegans and vegetarians overlooked, is that there's not a wrong and or right way to transition or to become or anything of that sort. And I just kind of wanted to make this video and kind of share my story, my experience, and I don't know, maybe provide some entertainment in your life. So, I started my journey on my 16th birthday, so October 29th, 2015, I turned 16 years old, and growing up, meat was just always something I was not a fan of. It wasn't my favorite taste. It became a fight consistently over the years between me and my parents, me not wanting to eat meat, me not wanting to finish the meat on my plate, and them telling me I need it, I need the proteins, I can't have a good diet without it. And this whole time I was just like, but I don't like it. So finally, when I became 16, I was like, you know what, this is ridiculous. It's my body. I can put whatever food I want into my body as long as I do it healthy and I'm not missing out on any of the vitamins and nutrients that my body needs to grow and develop, and for me to be a genuinely healthy, happy person, right? Yeah. So, I did some research into it, and I knew I couldn't go vegetarian cold turkey just because of the sole fact that meat is the main dish in my house. Meals revolve around the meat, and I knew I'd be starving if I just went cold turkey into it because my family wouldn't be expecting it. I wouldn't have the food that I needed to provide it. On top of that, there was some meats that I still liked, like chicken. Absolutely loved chicken. I knew I couldn't give it up cold turkey right away. So, I looked into it, did some research, and I found flexitarianism, and on my 16th birthday, I became a flexitarian. I was a flexitarian for probably about 6 months, and it wasn't until June when I finally became a vegetarian. So, June 14th, 2016 then, was the last day I have ever had meat in my life, and I didn't intend for that day to be the last day. Like I said before, I was a flexitarian for those 6 months, so slowly but surely I was cutting more and more meat out of my diet without even realizing what I was really doing. I was just saying no to more meat, choosing other alternatives versus meat, and over time that just became natural and it became a habit, and I just ended up stopping eating. So on June 14th I went to Taco Tuesday with my friend Sydney and some of her friends. So we just had a good time, you know, eating it up. 99-cent tacos at the local 99-cent tacos at the local taco place. It was lit. I think I had a hard taco that day and I had a soft taco that day. And then after that day, I didn't have meat again. And I didn't even realize that I had stopped eating meat after that point until maybe a month or two later, and I had texted my friend Sydney like, hey Sydney, Taco Tuesday was the last time I had meat. I'd really like to know this date. Like, that's the date that I officially, like, became a vegetarian. That was my last meal. And I don't remember the date. Do you remember that date? So Sydney did some like snooping on social media, like looking at pictures. She knew the day that we went to Taco Tuesday. There was a party going on at the other side of town with another group of people. So she went to their social medias and found pictures from said party and then got the dates from the day it was posted. Long story short, we found out that the official day, my last meal, was on June 14th. For me, when my vegetarian journey started out, it's just more of a, I don't like meat, I don't want to eat it anymore, I'm going to find an alternative. And for a long time, I ate a lot of pasta, a lot of breads, a lot of carbs, so much carbs. When I first started my transitioning journey, I was not a healthy vegetarian. I was just eating so much carbs and so much garbage. Because of that, I gained so much weight in those 6 months. But then sometime over the summer of 2016, I found YouTubers on YouTube talking about how they live vegetarian and vegan lifestyles, how they go full raw, and I learned so much from them. In their videos, I learned about new foods. I was inspired to like actually pay attention to what I was putting in my body. I learned and I realized that I can be a vegetarian, but I can't do it unhealthily like I was. So since then, I've got my diet in check, and I can soundly say that I have a healthy, balanced vegetarian diet. So going back to, like I said, when I started this journey, I just did it because I didn't like meat. I didn't understand the ethical values behind being a vegetarian or being a vegan. I didn't understand the ecological values. I didn't understand the health benefits. I just didn't want to eat meat. But since becoming more aware of the whole lifestyle that being a vegetarian and or a vegan entails, I've learned so much about the ecological and health benefits. I've learned so much in the past year. It's been insane. I am so thankful that I had this vegetarian journey in my life, because there is so much I learned from it that I wouldn't have learned if I just would have stuck with the standard American diet. I would have not felt the need to look into what vitamins and what minerals are coming from different fruits and vegetables. I wouldn't have felt the need to learn about factory farming, and I wouldn't have felt the need to learn about how the factory farms destroy our environment and all that stuff. And I'm so thankful that this has given me a reason to learn about all these different things. I feel so much more educated on this topic, and I'm not even halfway there learning about it. Like, I still have a long way to go when it comes to learning about all of it. Personally, for me, I don't ever see myself going back to eating meat. I'm happy and content with the diet I have chosen now. Not saying I don't want to amp my diet up more, like going vegan is my goal. That's what I'm working towards now. And I will say, like, 50% of the time I do eat vegan, and then the other half of the time I'm shoving pizza and ice cream down my throat. In the summer, I do live in a colder environment, especially in the winter months. So fruits and vegetables aren't always tasting and in season. They don't always taste great out of season. And eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, especially raw, makes my body so cold during the colder months. So in the summertime, I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Like, that's my diet. In the summer, a lot of fruits and vegetables. So, like, in the summer, I am, like, 50% vegan. And then the other half of the summer, I'm just, like, eating ice cream and having fun with my friends. In the winter, that's when my diet is, like, vegetarian. Like, there's no playing games. Although I'm working to change into veganism. I'm making the change slowly but surely. I was a flexitarian into vegetarianism, and I'm probably going to flex myself into veganism as well. So, yeah, I definitely don't see myself ever going back to eating meat, and I can definitely see myself being a vegan in the near future. A year from now, I'll probably be making a I've been vegan for how many months now video, so that's exciting to think about. But probably one of the best benefits that I have gotten from becoming a vegetarian is all the health benefits that have come from it. Oh my god. So around the time that I started making the switch and changing my diet up, I had horrible allergies, and I had been on allergy injections for the longest time. Hi, Howie. This is my buddy. This is Howard. Can you sit down? I'm trying to film. Okay, Howie don't want to move, so we're just gonna film with him on my lap, I suppose. But like I said, I was talking about allergy injections, so let's go back to that. I had horrible seasonal and food allergies for the most of my childhood, and I had been on injections for a couple years now. They were starting to kick in and finally starting to work, and it was going good. My immune system was being built up. So between, like, having my immune system built up from the shots and then changing my diet to mainly fruits and vegetables, I had built my I personally feel, there's no scientific reasoning behind it. This is just how I feel from, like, observing my own body. I feel that I feel that becoming a vegetarian helped build my immune system up even more, along with the aid of the allergy injections, and I feel like the two of those put together has helped cure a lot of my allergies, because my seasonal allergies are so much better. And growing up, I was allergic to so many fruits, it was ridiculous, and now today I find myself eating those fruits no problem. And I feel like just eating more fruits and vegetables helped build my immune system up, that I could then handle the fruits and vegetables that I used to be allergic to. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you feel it? I don't know. I'm not very good at explaining it. Plus, I have a dog. Also, before I became a vegetarian, I suffered from horrible migraines from the time I was like 10 years old. Horrible migraines. Like, migraines that would put me in the hospital at least twice a year for like a week straight. It was ridiculous. I have not had a horrible migraine like that since starting this transition. It's been at least a year since I've had a migraine like that. And I feel like it's because I have a healthy, balanced diet that is just helping everything. And that's amazing to think about, how my body is reacting positively to this change in my diet. It's great. I love it. It makes me happy. The last point I want to bring up is I have stopped taking all my medications. I don't take my allergy medication, I don't take my migraine medication, nor do I take my antidepressant anymore. I have stopped all medications and I have felt great since stopping all my tongue keeps getting tied. I've stopped all my medications since becoming a vegetarian. I keep saying since becoming a vegetarianism. Since becoming a vegetarian, I've stopped it all, and I feel great. And I definitely feel like the change in my diet has helped that, along with just growing up and growing past all the different struggles I had in my childhood. So, yeah. I just want to end this video by clarifying that I'm not making this video to tell you you should be, or you have to be, or it's the right thing to do to become a vegetarian, or a vegan, or anything else. It is your own personal choice to become a vegetarian or a vegan. I would love for you to join me in this lifestyle. I love it. It's brought me so much happiness and health and joy into my life. I love it so much. I could talk about it non-stop. But I recognize that it's not for everyone. And if I'm really trying to like encourage people into this lifestyle that I've found to be very helpful and work so well, telling you you have to be it, or telling you you're wrong about eating meat or wrong, is not the way to do it. I want you to sit down and look into your life and decide if this is the right decision for you in your life. And it may not be, and it may be, and maybe after watching this video you feel more encouraged to like go down this lifestyle journey, and that's great, and I'm happy for you. But if you don't and you decide it's not for your life, you do you. It's not my business to tell you you're wrong in any way. I'm not trying to persuade you to become a vegetarian. I'm just telling you my own journey. I also want to clarify that I'm not telling you that becoming a vegetarian will cure you from your allergies and you can just go out and eat everything that you were once allergic to because you became a vegetarian. That's not what I'm saying. That is not safe. Talk to your doctor before trying whatever food you were allergic to in the beginning. Talk to your doctor. I'm not saying that becoming a vegetarian will cure your depression and you should go off your antidepressant. I'm not saying that. Consult your doctor if you feel that you are ready to go off the medication. These are just things I noticed that happened within this past year since becoming a vegetarian, and I believe are interchanged for my own personal body. And everyone's body is going to respond to becoming a vegetarian. They're going to respond to changing their diet in different ways. And especially if it's a significant diet change, you're going to have significant changes in your life, and everyone's body is going to respond to that differently. Becoming a vegetarian has easily been one of the best decisions I've made in my teen years, and I've made some really stupid teenage decisions, and this is by far the best decision, and I don't see myself going back at all. I love it, and it's honestly changed me in so many ways for the better. Like, I can't even describe how it's changed. So, I'm not saying become a vegetarian after watching this video. I'm saying it was a great choice for me, and I'm super thankful for it. It wasn't easy. Hasn't always been easy. My family don't agree with it. I have friends that like to pick on me and being like, hey, you should eat grass. It's the only thing you got left anyways. Why don't you eat grass? Like, I put up with all the stupid comments and the criticism from my family and everything else. And on top of that, on top of all the criticism, I had to learn how to do this healthy, and I had to learn that on my own. I had to do my own research, find my own support system, and all that stuff for this. So it hasn't been easy, but it's been worth it. So that's been my vegetarian journey. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Howie, say bye. Say bye, Howie. Say bye. No? No? Okay, you're knocking the camera now. Okay, say bye. Say bye. Bye. Bye, Howie. Hi. Okay, bye.